Hello, so I understand that you are going to be a freshman at my college next year.
Yes. How did you know?
My mother is gym buddies with your mother. She told my mom that you were considering being pre-med.
Yes. I will major in biology, so I can take classes about being a doctor.
You do realize all your professors will hate you because you are pre-med and not planning on getting a PhD in their field?
I will take classes and learn about medicine.
No. You will take classes and learn about cladistics. Do you enjoy reading hundreds of pages on the genetics of fruit flies?
I am looking forward to understanding how the body interacts with the world around it.
Seriously, you make me want to die. I'm graduating in this spring, and I wake up at 7:30 every Friday, so I can sit in a classroom and listen to a 70-year-old man with a ponytail mumble about how plants interact with animals. I then go to a lab, where I measure how fast an enzyme makes a blue liquid turn pink. I then spend the next 3 hours redoing the fucking experiment because nothing happened. When I go home, my roommate hasn't even woken up yet. I spend the rest of the day writing in a composition book about how the fucking blue thing wouldn't turn pink. My roommate spends the rest of the day eating Oreo cookies and playing Halo. He has a better GPA than me, and spends Tuesday to Saturday drunk on bad malt liquor. I spend Sunday through Saturday scribbling in lab notebooks, because it is apparently an affront to the lab gods if I type out a lab report using a fucking computer.
I will take classes where I learn about the pressing medical ethics that face our generation.
No. You won't. All of those classes are offered at times that conflict with your labs. On the off chance that you find a class held during a time when you aren't in lab, you still won't be able to register for it because it will be filled with liberal arts students needing an elective credit. Those classes are reserved for people who major in philosophy, political science, or other fields which don't require you to be hunched over a bench inhaling carcinogenic chemicals all day. In the extremely unlikely chance you do manage to get into one of those classes, you will split your time between listening to assholes talk about clones and fighting the urge to stab everyone in the class with a mechanical pencil.
I will take classes in the humanities because medical schools want doctors who are also humanists.
No, you will spend your time in the library reading about aromatic compounds. Because medical schools want doctors who got an A in organic chemistry.
I will also work for the school paper because I believe doctors should know how to write.
No fuckwit, listen to me. You will spend your time feeling inadequate because you failed to make a liquid which smells like banana oil.
I will also take philosophy classes so, when I am a doctor, I can truly understand the human condition.
Seriously. You need to be lobotomized. You will not meditate on philosophy. You will meditate on why, in a just world, your entire future is determined by a class called biogeography.
I will do research in my free time. I hope to work in a lab curing cancer.
Oh really? What type of cancer? Because there are literally a fucking 1,000 different types. And they are all very different. And you will memorize the molecular signaling cascades which cause them. You will not want to, but you will have to. That is as close to curing cancer as you will get. No. You will beg your professors to do research, and you will spend your Saturdays in a lab running PCRs to find out how one subspecies of butterfly differs from another subspecies of butterfly. You will never have heard of these butterfly subspecies before, and you will never actually see a butterfly. What you will see is 50 fucking Eppendorf tubes labeled with alphanumeric sequences that make no sense to you. You will also not see the professor you are doing research for. The first day you will meet him, and he will show you how to take the liquid from the first tube and mix it with the liquid in the second tube. Then he will put the mix in a machine and press a sequence of buttons. He will then leave, and you will never see him again. He will show you how to do these things and you will not remember. So you will spend the rest of the semester trying to find him, but failing, because he is in department meetings and too busy to meet with you. He will not respond to emails, and will not be in his office during office hours. By the second week you will run out of latex gloves. But in the end he will insert your name into a form letter and mail it off to a bunch of medical schools, so you will think it was all worth the hard work.
I am excited to learn about new things.
Are you excited to learn the weird personal habits of every single person in the library? Because that is where you will spend all your free time.
I will also make the most of my college experience.
You will spend Halloween memorizing the Latin names of plants you do not care about. You might miss Thanksgiving because your professor insists on holding class the day before and threatens to test on the material covered. When you show up, there will be 3 people there, and the professor will tell folksy holiday stories only tangentially related to the subject at hand. It will not be on the exam. But you will study it because you are a pre-med douche.
I am looking forward to an environment of academic collegiality. I can't wait to be around people with interests similar to my own.
Every pre-med is an asshole. They will screw you over at every occasion. They will check out library books that are required for class and highlight the important passages in black Sharpie so that you can't read them.
I will work my very hardest to succeed, so I can go to Harvard Med.
You will not go to Harvard Med. No one goes to Harvard Med. I scored in the 99th percentile on my MCATs and I wasn't even invited to interview there. By your senior year you will want to kill all your classmates because they got into Tier 1 medical schools despite the fact that they tried to cheat off you and are clinically retarded. And not Rain Man retarded, more like I'm Sam retarded.
It will not be a problem for me because I will become an EMT and work on the campus ambulance service.
I hate you so much. Seriously, I want you to die. You unbearable prick. Everyone does that. And you will be a sanctimonious bitch by the end of your freshman year. You will stay up all night wiping the vomit off of drunk kids who hate your guts because they blame you for getting their party busted. Furthermore, you will not be able to pay attention in class the next day because you are so tired. So, you will think you deserve to get the notes from someone else because you were saving someone's life all night long. Seriously, I hope your ambulance catches on fire and the smoke inhalation causes you to come to your senses.
Well then. Thanks for the chat. Any pointers for the coming year?
Yes. Don't talk to me again.
Okay. I will call you if I need notes.